All right, all right. I think we're live. We're live. What is going on, everyone? Commodore Laz here, bringing to you guys my reaction slash review of Dandadan manga chapter 210. Now, the chapter is out. It's a Monday. You know what that means. We are here to sit down and read the latest installment of Yukino Utatsu's work of art. Folks, we have waited a long week since the last chapter, but I honestly believe that what we're about to get into right now may be one of the most important chapters in all of Dandadan. After what we saw happen, the pump fake of pump fakes from Tatsu with our beloved Momo, and the way things were going towards the end of the chapter, the monks pulling up, the dudes just doing their thing. Momo at the end of that chapter looked like she got back to size, but there's a lot of questions, and I think this chapter is going to provide us with some answers, hopefully, man. But I see Budinki is in here. I see is it Damaged Frog? Hey, Rob, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, brother. So let's go into this chapter in a second. Before we even get into it, so let me just make sure that we have this all covered up and stuff. We haven't gone into hold on one second. Yeah, let's do that. So let's do that. Before we get into the thing, let me just make sure I have chat up right now for a moment. I want to be careful with these no spoilers and stuff afterwards or anything. I'm just to let you guys know as well, we've just finished up right now with season 2 of Dandadan for the anime. All the reactions are up over on YouTube for the highlights and all that. So if you haven't gone and seen those, definitely go check it out. We're gonna try and figure out afterwards exactly what we're gonna try and cover for next season in terms of like a new series, possibly something that you guys haven't seen before. Let me know if there's any recommendations you guys may have regarding that. So we will be doing that possibly next season. If not, then we'll be back in the winter, obviously, for JJK season 3 when it does happen. But anyways, I hope you guys are having a good day, but it's time to see what Tatsu has in store for us, bro, because I need to know what exactly my boy has for us, man. Whether it's going to be pain, joy, I don't know. But let's get into it, man. So there we go. So we put this here. Let me get this open up for you guys. And here we go. All right. We got to get into it, man. Here we go. So let me put this there so you guys have a better look of what's happening. And let me actually fix this over here too, because I know some of this may not be perfect. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will be probably the best view you guys are going to get for the thing. All right. Herberto, what's going on, fam? But yeah, we're going to get into this chapter. Let me know how the audio sounds as well, too, so we have no problems any further after. And then, yeah. Baby, what's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? All right. Here we go, man. Here we go. It's time. It's time. Yeah. Yeah, baby, we just got sorry, don't worry, you're good. Yeah. Yeah, we have to get started into this chapter first. Sorry. So here we go. Here we go. All right. Chapter 210, and the title of the chapter is After the Ritual. Okay. So, I don't know, man. We're going to have to see how this is going to play out, bro, cuz I'm very worried even in the sense of what happened here with Momo, cuz obviously we started disappearing stuff. I saw many people theorizing the idea that this monk dude with the hammer is either like some have been saying Count Saint Germain. I've seen some people even say like whatchamacallit. I've seen also some people say this is like an Okarun from a different dimension and stuff. I don't know. By the way, mods, I just want to make sure and stuff, right? Because I'm not gonna be looking at chat for the moment while we're in the chapter, because I know some people are gonna be trying to throw spoilers and stuff, and I would appreciate you guys not dropping anything right now because we're in the early stages of the chapter. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it, man. So do you see here banging the water and stuff from before, and we see a part right there that shows Momo. Man, bro. Look, her hair looks a little bit longer, man. Because I've seen people also throw the idea that time skip may have happened, or she's probably just in a whole different dimension thing. I don't know, but let's see for ourselves, man. But I do appreciate everyone, of course, who's sliding through right now and everything. But again, for the mods that are in here who have already read the chapter, please, anyone trying to spoil, we're not going to do that. And by the way, you know what? What I may do instead, hold on, just to play it safe for some people who may be tuning in for the first time and stuff right now on the live, I'm not going to put the chat up right now on screen because obviously this is a very important chapter. But for someone that's just tuning in live, I don't want you guys getting hit with spoilers by accidents if you're looking at the screen and all that. So just going to keep it off for the moment until we get back into there. And then we'll talk with chat afterwards. All right. So as you see here with Momo, hair down and everything. Let me turn this there. Okay, hold on. Hold on. She woke up. She woke up. Okay, so she has some consciousness. She's okay. Momo looking okay. Momo looking okay. She got the consciousness. She's woken up, whatever. And she's assuming Silly's still in that temple area and stuff that we had saw Which again, it's kind of crazy though that like that whole thing had happened where we're in Shimane going to the original temple where we're supposed to be, but I'm guessing it might have been something else like underneath, possibly. I don't know, man. We'll have to see. Um, okay, so Momo's just looking on everywhere. Yeah, I mean, granted, I don't blame her right now for feeling how she's feeling right now because honestly, like, given what happened last chapter, can you imagine like you're literally about to like fade out like the Thanos snap in the Avengers? Like literally you're about to just like disappear completely. I can't imagine the shock that it had on Momo on top of the emotional damage already that she was going through because of what's happening with Seiko and just everything that transpired. Yo, the Momola! Yeah, I see them, bro. Yo, listen. Shout out to Momola finally making her debut in the anime again. If you want to be able to see the reaction for me seeing Momola with my boy GD Legend, all that, definitely go tune into the reaction highlights we have up on the channel. But Momola is tuckered out. I don't blame her, bro. She was working, she was doing her thing, bro. Like it was calm, you know what I mean? But yeah, she's out there like out like a light. And then you see after she's just like looking like, okay, like, well, I guess she's okay. I guess she's okay, man. Okay, and then you see like the scenery that's around here too. It's almost like in those if you guys have ever read like Fate Stay Night, if you know like some of the areas, I think like the Mato family house and I think the Tosaka family house, they have like the backyards are like really fancy, like rich and stuff in the area. Kind of feels like that. But you see Momo now walking around basically, I guess trying to see like the area and everything that she's in, which again is very nice in terms of detail. Yeah, who the hell's that? Who the hell is this? Guy rocking up a tie? Good morning. Did you sleep well last night? Uh, yes. Could I get you some coffee? Oh, do you mind? I'll bring it right away. Please have a seat right over there. Excuse me. I expected my guardian would be here, but I don't see her things. Okay, so I believe she's talking about with Seiko, but then again with Seiko, she's already out at the hospital and stuff, right? So she wouldn't be able to see like what's going on or whatever, right? By the way, see how we have 21 people in here, man. I appreciate y'all coming through again. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the stream as well. We are covering the series every single week. This is the place you want to be here for Dandadan coverage every week with the manga. But yeah, man, this I don't, bro. Momo right now is weird in this position right now, talking with this person, and I don't blame her for this too, because again, we know she's going through a shock. We know she's going through a complete shock and everything. Kev, my dog. Yo, hold on. I know. Listen. I think we can play it safe right now. But we have people that I can trust here there with protection stuff. But shout out my boy Kev. Saw people in there. Francis was going on. But yeah, man, let's go. Let's continue with this right now. So still early page. What page are we on right now? For those that are tuning in, we're on page 5. We're on page 5 right now. But what's going on, Kev? I appreciate you coming through, brother. Is she maybe staying in a different room? I'll go find out. Please wait one moment. I need to know who this is, bro. Why are we getting no like title box for old girl though? Who is this? I'm assuming that's somebody that's working with the monks and all that, possibly. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Like, it's getting some spooky stuff right now. Okay, she's still looking on like the other spots of the area. Miss Ayase, the person you were inquiring about would be the Miss Seiko who made the reservations. Is that correct? Okay, so Seiko been taking care of all the other stuff that was going on. Fair enough. So she had already plotted like I guess escape routes or a safe house or whatever, or I guess like reservations like for hotels, whatever. But basically, someone that needed to stay in Shimane after what transpired, because obviously it's like you're not going all the way back to Kamigoye City. Like that's not going to happen, especially after what went down. Because obviously Okarun and them have to take care of their own stuff that's going on, but we don't know what, again, other oppositions, what they're planning. So they got to kind of stay in a safe spot until we're taken care of. So if Seiko actually had plotted out beforehand, that's very good creativity there from her, at least in terms of safety. Yes. I'm told that Miss Seiko is now at a hospital in the city. So there you go. So yeah, she's, again, as we know, when everything had finished up, she's over in the hospital. I'm hoping that means she's going to be okay, bro. Because listen, my girl was getting absolutely pain. Like, the pain she was going through, bro, was way too much, man. Can we see the thing? I mean, listen, this is how I'm going to have it set up, and this is how it's going to be, bro. If you want to read alongside with me, open up a tab yourself, and we'll go into it. But this is how we set up every single week. If you're new here, this is how it's all going to be done. Chapter is going to be on the side. Numbers going to be covered up. Because if I put anything extra, bro, we're going to get out of here. So, yeah, we're not trying that. So that's the best that I can do for y'all so you can show it off. Hospital. She was hurt and could not come. Yes. And she was hurt and could not come here. So her room was canceled. Okay, so she saved a little bit of money. I mean, like, yeah, listen, Seiko, I know you making plans, but hey, we gotta see some guap, you know what I mean? Like, we gotta do that. Could you tell me where the hospital is? Of course. We can have a car take you there. Okay, so at the very least right there, Momo, like, she has, like, some, like, she's not, like, completely, like, shook off in her mind and stuff after what happened. Even though I know there's still that, the danger is within her, but at the very least, it's like, bro, like, she's, you know what I mean? Like, she knows at the very least where Seiko is and stuff after, right? Oh, and also, there was someone I don't know sleep. No shot. There's no shot. There's no shot, Tatsu. We're not doing this. There's no shot we're doing this, bro. There was someone I don't know sleeping in my bro. Yo, yo, I can't run from it in One Piece, and I now can't run from it from Dandadan, bro. What is with authors and amnesia? What is with these authors and amnesia enjoying? Why do we have to do this, bro? Has my girl not suffered enough? Has her becoming small not been enough for you, bro? That you have to go and now give her freaking amnesia? Yo, we're not meant to have joy. We're not meant to have joy, bro. We're not meant to have joy, bro. We're not meant to have joy, bro. Oh my god, man. I mean, God. It's in a sense of me not hating it. It's just the fact that the damn confession is about to get delayed again because old girl cannot remember stuff. And that, bro. I don't know how to feel about that. I really don't know how to feel about that because that's like I understand completely, right? Like obviously she went through what she went through and stuff, so there's gonna be some complications that probably had happened during the whole trying to get her back and everything, right? But I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Like I really don't like amnesia in my stories unless like you can do it well. But you know what? If I'm gonna trust anybody to get it right, it may be Tatsu. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll check chat afterwards for post comments and stuff. But we do need to read this chapter. But she don't remember Vomula. The fact it's interesting, right? She can remember Seiko, but can't remember Vomula. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so now we switch over now to the hospital. It looks like, yeah, Momo's now headed off over there. And then you see the hospital. Oh, man, she's walking. Oh, no. Room 201. Oh, man, please, Seiko. Like, yo, don't do, yo, because I know the timing of everything is so crazy with how the anime was. And obviously, we didn't get to see it in this season because it's going to happen in season 3, bro. But that scene that we're going to see Okarun all locked up on the wires and everything after the jumping from the Space Globalist. I already know if I turn this page, it's going to be the exact same thing, bro. And that's going to hurt my heart, bro. So please don't do it. Please don't do it. Miss Seiko, you can't. Oh, she's fine. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, bro. I was already worried. I was already thinking the worst was about to happen, bro. I was already thinking the worst was about to happen, bro. Bro, listen, y'all already know, man. The author loves to time things out crazily with everything that's happening. I was already scared that we're gonna get some crazy stuff right there. Seiko like being on like her deathbed, bro. No, but that girl is fine, foot out and everything. Guys, we have 35 people in here. By the way, I appreciate y'all coming through. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. We cover the series every single Monday, man. Bro, let's get into it, man. Miss Seiko, you can't. But I want some arabiki. Where is it? Arabiki sausage so bad. And look at her, bro. She got the arms crossed, like just like head up, like still. Even while she's rested, she's trying to put it. Bro, hey, listen, man. Hey, man. Hold on. I'm noticing. I'm noticing stuff. I'm noticing stuff. Go to a convenience store and buy some for me. You can't eat that stuff like that. The doctor said you can only eat a little at a time. Remember? You really think I'm gonna listen to some dang quack? Hey, bro, listen. Gigi's trying, bro. My boy GG trying, bro. Like, I mean, like, come on, dog. My boy trying. What are you doing, you old bag? And then you see me there, Mo. And why are you in the hospital in Shimane? And when did we even come here? Oh, geez, yeah. Yep. Their face says it all. Their face says it all. So hold on a second. So okay. I don't know how much her memory got cooked. She knows Gigi. I would assume so. Yeah. She knows Gigi and she remembers Seiko. So that's stuff that's already, it's not like she doesn't remember all that, but from Vomola, she doesn't remember at the very least. What price did you exactly pay for if it's not fully amnesia? We have to see. We have to see. We have to see. Oh. It's Seiko and Billy Renta, Obasa, the goat. Yo. Oh, what's the deal? You're embarrassing me. Granny, please, what's the matter, bro? Look at her, bro. Yo. Nah, bro. Wayne Eagle run this way. Wayne Eagle run this. I'll get the other belts after, but right now, the most important one. You gotta get that to Seiko, bro. Oh my god, that is beautiful, dude. That is so beautiful. But listen, you know she heard everything that Momo had to say before they gotta get that frog up out of there, bro. You know she heard everything was being said. She loves that girl. That's your granddaughter, bro. At the end of the day, that's your granddaughter, bro. And I know we're going through her stuff right now with Momo and everything, but for her, it's like we can still feel the way we do right now, bro. And listen, man, she's so happy her granddaughter is okay. Because, I mean, we feared the worst. So she was going to disappear, Thanos snap, and then she was gone. And then we're going to have to get the Dragon Balls and whatever. But nah, man. Seiko just said, nah, man. We're good. We're going to figure it out, but we're going to be good. Also, this, like, the little head thing that they have there for Momo, too, for like, the reactions is adorable. Momo, thank goodness you're back to normal. Let me hug you. Who are you? Oh, bro. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, you know what's bad? You know what's actually so bad? You know what's actually so bad? If she's doing this now with Gigi and Vomola, she's 1000% doing this with Okarun. Unless Okarun does something that can, like, you know when the Vietnam flashbacks, when they just click back at the craziest times, she needs a non-flashback from Okarun. Okarun's gonna have to pucker them lips, bro. I'm sorry. That's the only way we're gonna save her properly. Who are you? How do you know my name? Here we go. Yep. There we go. Huh? Momo. Do you not recognize Gigi? Huh? Gigi? But... Gigi, who I went to... Okay. She's not completely, completely, insanely hit with the amnesia, because she at least remembers Seiko and remembers Gigi when they were in school. So there's a certain point in time that was cut off. That has been taken away from her. So something's been taken away from her from that time period, at the very least. Okay. So she's not completely out the game, at the very least. But we have to figure out how now we're going to save this, bro. She went from being back to regular size, but now we got to restore that memory. I don't know how it's going to happen. But I want to say it might be one of those situations, like a closed door thing, where it's like there's something locking away certain those memories, and then you got to do something that's going to unlock it afterwards. You know what I mean? It may have to be something like that. I don't know. Wait, what are you doing here? Momo. Yeah, bro, this is not good. This is so not good, bro. Listen, man. Tatsu, I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust my boy. I'm gonna trust my boy for the last 210 chapters. I'm gonna trust Tatsu to get it right. Oh! Now listen, bro. I don't give a damn, bro. I don't give a damn. Listen, bro. We may feel how we feel right now, but knowing that my goat is back. Let's go. Okarun sama. Let's go, my boy. I see the boy on his head doing up the training with Manjiro, because my boy got that Oni club. He about to show Kaido how to use it. He about to show every other character that think they're Oni what a real Oni does, bro. I don't know if this being on a handstand and stuff works that way, but hey, bro, my dog out here, bro, getting that training in, man. Hey, this is kind of crazy, isn't it? How long are you gonna make me do this? I'm gonna die any second now. Hey, listen, bro. Shout out to Okarun, physical prowess, the training, all the stuff he's been doing. It's been absolutely beautiful. But let's be honest, bro. My boy is human. My boy is human. If the theories about him being an alien was a real deal, then he wouldn't be acting out. But my boy may be human after all. Even though I still want to have that discussion one day talking about that kind of stuff. But hey, but you see Manjo, look, this is how you know he has a long way to go, bro. Manjo is doing this straight up. He good. He good. He ain't got nothing to worry about. But Okarun is like, yo, he's just bending the knees, bro. Bad posture, man. Come on, dog. Please visualize your chi flowing straight to your head, from the bottom of your belly to the top of your head. And then he just falls over. Oh boy, just falls over. He's like, damn, bro, that's too much for me, bro. Too much for me. Well, that'll do. He just goes right back up after. Please always keep that visualization in your mind. All right. Shout out to Okarun though being back. I'm thankful that the boy is back. But it is very interesting that he's off doing his training and everything. Ira should still be at the hospital right now, and I think Rin probably went to go see her with Kenta, I would imagine. And then Koyuki, we need to see what's going on with an update regarding her. All right. Now here's your next task. What is... Bro, there's no way this is training. There's no way that this is training, bro. Come on, dog. Yo, there's no way this is real training, bro. Here's your next task. And then first, please use this to clean the windows. Please wipe it from top to bottom. Yo, poor Okarun, bro. Listen, hey, if this is going to be good for his training, by all means, let the boy get the glow up. And after that, please wipe the hallways clean, bro. Look at him. I love how he's just scrubbing down like this. Run up and down. Yo, the anime is going to be so fire when it comes to showing this stuff off, man. I'm telling you. Wow. And please keep your head down and do them all at a dash. And yo, look at him. Just getting the scrunch it. Shout out to my boy, bro. Shout out to my boy, bro. At all times, please focus your energy and into the point below your navel. Okay, so it's not him just doing like workouts and stuff, but him like just trying to channel in his chi, basically. Okay. Because he still has residuals, as we know from Turbo Granny, so he can still do something there. Wheeze, 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 wheeze. And visualize yourself beaming out chi from the top of your head. And then he gets pushed over, so I guess that was just the training stuff right there. Gwa. If you're still getting knocked down easily, you've got a long way to go. Somehow Gigi learned it so easily. That is true. That is true. I remember in the anime, because they're showing off the beginning of season 2 when Seiko was like pushing him over and everything, or like Momo was trying to push him off and stuff. It's that okay. So, which of course we know the difference there. Gigi's physical prowess and just the talent that he has is absolutely OD. So yeah, if you're still getting knocked down easily, yeah. So we know that. Wait, hold on a sec. Is that Mr. Sakamoto from Sakamoto Days? What the hell is this guy doing here? Surely that sounds my dog. Thank you. I can't believe you're even cleaning for us. Pay no mind, since we're lodging here for free while we're in Kamagoi City. Okay. So, I don't know. We need a name, possibly, for someone? Petty, what's going on, fam? But yeah, I don't know. I need to know who the hell this dude is, because he literally looks like someone from Sakamoto Days. I'm 1000% certain that's supposed to be the reference like Sakamoto Days or whatever, but I don't know. That's pretty kind of wild. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Sakamoto's cousin can't fly man. I'm assuming that's got to be. I'm assuming that's got to be that, bro. But yeah, crossover. Hey, bro. Hey, listen. If it's a crossover, bro. Hey, I respect it. I respect it, bro. I respect it. Crack shoulder. Hey, bro. Hey, listen. Hey, ladies and what's going on, fam? By the way, chat. I apologize not interacting too much with y'all right now in this moment, because obviously we're going through what we're going through. But for those that are mods, we need to be careful, people posting spoilers and stuff or whatever and everything, because I don't want it to ruin for y'all as much as I don't want it to ruin for me. So yeah, I think what we might do instead next time, like we'll continue the chapter. I might just wait 15 minutes after the chapter comes out. That way it gives people like the mods who have read it, so that we could get some people out of there just for trying to spoil. So for those guys, I appreciate not spoiling while we're reading the chapter. But anyways, yeah, into the Donnerverse, like the stream. Yeah, what Kev says is law, man. Anyways, let's get back into the chapter. It's only right that we do at least this much. And my boy swooping away. Okarun, Please lower your hips and keep your back straight. Right. And my boy just thinking about his girl. Tatsu, you're so damn evil. Hey, listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. Listen, bro. We're gonna save her. We're gonna save her some way, and I'll say at the very end, Miss Ayase will be coming back. Miss Ayase, nah. There's Okarun, you gotta kiss her, bro. Okarun, you gotta kiss her, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta kiss her, bro. Bro, listen to me, bro. Listen to me, bro. You gotta pull them shorts up, boy. Them pants that you got on, I'm not even capping, dog. My boy has, listen. My boy, move this out the damn way. I'm telling you, pull them damn shorts up, boy. Okarun, it's time to get the big boy pants on, boy. It's time to get in the points, bro. I don't care that, I don't care what you gotta do with them jaw, bro. I don't care what techniques you gotta practice. It's time to learn how to smooch. Because the door that is the memories of your girl is somehow locked away through whatever it may be, bro. Amnesia, whatever, it don't matter. But we are freeing the girl. Hashtag free Momo Ayase. We're doing it up, bro. It's time to grow. Get your physical prowess up. We're going to be in there, bro. But you are locking lips. And that girl is about to have an epiphany of epiphanies, brother. We're telling you that right now. You may not believe the aliens are real, but you are going to know what your freak is like. And he going to unlock it. He going to unlock it. Anyways. I see we have 40 people in here, y'all. I appreciate going through. Listen, bro. This chapter is absolutely nuts. Hashtag free Momo Ayase in the chat. Because we are going to go and free the girl. By every means possible, man. My God, bro. Let me go back real quick. There we go. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. All right. Let me just have chat back up in here real quickly so I can listen to what you guys are saying and stuff, man. But yo, this chapter, I can't believe that Tatsu actually is going through an amnesia. And here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. It's not the fact that I hate that we have the amnesia. I am hoping this is not going to be like multiple chapters of all this stuff happening. I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. Because that would be my issue. That would be my greatest issue if there's going to be any kind of problem like that. What I'm hoping for instead is that Okarun's going to see her. They're going to be alone talking. Lays the smackdown. Lays the warhammer. I don't care, bro. That's the only way legitimately I would be perfectly fine with everything that just happened. If that's what it means. If that's what it means, bro. So yeah, I don't know. Okarun has to go and do something that's going to reawaken her or whatever, because I am not going in with this idea that her memories are just obsolete whatsoever, bro. Like, it can't be, man. This amnesia stuff, bro, it's like, there's certain authors I know that can do it and they can to whatever, but I'm going to trust Tatsu to do it. And I hope it's not going to be a long thing, because again, we just got done the Shimane stuff for the time being. She's back normal size. But by God, there's going to be a lot of work that's happening, man. A lot of work that needs to get it happening. But yeah, let me just get this fixed up right here. I'm gonna listen to you guys for chat. Again, I appreciate y'all coming through and stuff and everything. I do apologize that I didn't have chat up on the screen during the chapter and everything, because again, people I saw were I don't know, trying to spoil whatever. But again, mods, if you're locked in, please try to prevent some people from trying to ruin the chapter and stuff. Not just for myself, but also for people who are reading and everything. So yeah. But yeah, let me just check right now real quick what you guys are saying at the moment. Let's see. This is chapter 1 Momo all over again. Yeah, Bavish, I think that would be the likely scenario, that if this was chapter 1 reset for Momo, that would make sense, because she still remembers her grandma. She still remembers Gigi, obviously, from the time in elementary, but it's like almost like a whole reset from everything that happened. So yeah, I'm hoping that that's basically what it is. Yeah, Spy Family has references in Dandadan too. That is true, Binsky. That's true. Listen, I need a crossover chapter between Dandadan and Spy Family. I need to see Your Forger and Momo Ayase together. I need to see the boy Lloyd and Okarun together, bro. I love it. I would absolutely love it, man. But yeah, man. Let me see. Yeah, Gigi will get #1 popularity poll this year. I don't think so. I mean, listen, I think it's still going to be Okarun or Momo, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if Gigi is in the conversation for that as well. That's just Gege levels of cruel. I mean, it probably is, but again, if I'm going to trust anyone to get us some hope, it's going to be Tatsu in this case. If the Count meets Kurun Ayase, they're probably cooked unless they explain everything to her. That is something we need to be so very careful of. The Count cannot see this current version of Momo. They cannot. Because if they do, oh man, I can see some very, 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 very dark scenarios possibly happening there. So it cannot happen. Evan Jimmy says, bro, FF says Tatsu is the greatest rage baiter. He is. He absolutely is, bro. Listen, man. I thought we were going to have some hope, but hey, man, my boy said, nah. He wouldn't introduce it as a serious conflict if it wasn't going to last for a while. I mean, that's the thing, too, but it's like, bro, here's the thing. How long do you want this Amnesia stuff to happen for? Because honestly, I don't want it on for that long. I could live with a volume worth of chapters, so like 7 to 8, but I cannot last for like multiple arcs. That cannot happen. Like that literally cannot happen. I actually hope it would be the reverse and everyone else would forget about her, making her lonely even in the normal state. I mean, it probably would have been fine, but I think that also would have required like not that many chapters to come and try and fix it to some degree. But again, who knows? Tatsu's pretty consistent on not letting things like this drag out. That's the thing, lazy mofos. I don't think that's going to be the case either. I think the most I can see is maybe a volume worth of chapters, but you guys let me know how long you see it going for. But I think 7 to 8 chapters. I could go even less if I wanted to. If Okarun runs into her and then like he fixes it up. Let's start with the name Kentakakura. Please let that be a trigger for Momo. Oh, yes! Yes! Borinsky, you're speaking facts, brother. You're speaking facts, brother. Hold on. For that, bro, listen. You already know, man. You got that mod, bro. I'm sorry. Because that right there, I'm telling you right now, if she hears the name Ken Takakura from Ken Takakura himself, GG's. GG's. That brain is about to reawaken. And boy, but hey, listen, she might be the one locking lips after of Okarun just for doing the job. Because my boy did say I love you. You need to show that back, Momo. Somehow, some way. So yeah. Let me see. Does she even know she has powers? I don't think that's gonna be the case. Again, if she's reset back to chapter 1, Momo, then she doesn't realize that she has her powers. But we're gonna have to see. Queen Sensei did mention that pygmies lose their memory, so it's not totally out of nowhere. I think this woke as a consequence of missing the deadline, having Momo vanish but get pulled back. That's probably what it is, Clap. That's probably what it is. Zuma looks like Ken Takakura. Zuma is kissing Momo before Okarun, just like Momo did to Okarun. I don't think so. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't think Zuma looks at her in that way. Because honestly, for me, going back to Space Globalist, or going back to Don Monroe, I should be saying, I do think that when Zuma is looking at Momo, I think he sees his mom. Like, legitimately, if you look at what Zuma's mom looks like, you see traits of Momo right there and then. I don't think there's any shape and way he would look at her like that. So that's just me. I don't think Zuma's gonna be on that. And not to mention, I'm shipping Koyuki and the Zuma. So yeah, my boy Unji, he already got his piece, man. So we gotta chill with that. Yeah, we'll get Momo Okarun kiss in chapter 69. 69 is crazy. It's so crazy, bro. I have this theory that when Okarun finds out that Momo doesn't remember him, he's going to be so much clearer and intense with his feelings to her. Yeah, I hope that's gonna be the case. Let me see, Bellaricio. I hope I pronounced it properly, man. But yeah, I hope that'll be the case. Lax says word that yeah, she gonna fall in love with Zuma now. No chance. No chance it's happening, man. Let me see. Are Goth baddies a green flag or a red flag? All depends. All depends on how you feel on your ends and everything. But nah. I mean, hey man, you know what? What's like the half mass for a flag when it's like when like in between? Like it can't be bad or good. It may be in one of those scenarios, bro. But I'll say more green, bro. I'll say more green. All I'm hoping for is we actually get more out of this, like the Count meeting her when she doesn't know what's going on with the mission. This is one of the best opportunities for the Count. It really is, though. If the Count were to realize that this had happened, this is the greatest chance ball for him to try and like take her power for one, but also convince her to join her side. I won't even throw that out of the equation possibly because right now she doesn't believe in aliens. But if he was to go and try and convince her to join his side, that's the best chance that he has right now. But hopefully it won't be the case. I think it'll be really interesting if Tatsu shows her falling for someone else for a while. Love isn't destiny. It's a product of your experience with someone. That is a possibility, Lax, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I think the very second, and I already see it happening, bro. The second that Ken Takakura is uttered in her presence next to the actual Ken Takakura is GG's, bro. Her mind's going to reawaken and then she'll be good. Dang, I missed it live again. Char, you're good, though. Again, the VOD's going to be up anyways after, so I do appreciate you coming through, fam. Let me see. Like, if we all get out of this is more than this is more Okarun and Ayase content, I'm gonna be a bit disappointment. I mean, it is true though, but then it's like you have to think about it though. It's like how much, like again, we've really went through it, and I feel like we need to push this relationship to become a lot closer than having like whatchamacallit. For me personally, I don't want this dragged on for hundreds of more chapters than it is already. And granted, the length that we like, like again, I always go back and mention like Blue Box if you guys read the series or if you're watching the anime. I think the length that they went to get where they need to for the whole purpose of it and stuff is a good amount of time, and we've kind of superseded that. I don't think it needs to go on for like let's say 1,000 chapters and then they're still not together. I would be because that's I'm just going into Detective Conan mode, and that's like I'm not trying to see that. But yeah, so I think it's not going to be that long that we're going to see. Like there could be other things that could happen in the mix as well too. Gigi and Ira going closer, new things that we learn about with other characters possibly. Who knows? But yeah, I hope that we get to see the Okarun and Ayase the pairing finally confirmed. Like like something a big moment that comes through and happens. Yeah, yeah, Budinsky, but listen, what you said may be the thing that ends up happening, and yeah, man, you were speaking facts, so you already know, brother. Um, she only remembers Gigi from elementary school. That means that Seiko she even forget the fact that there's a person named Okarun exists or not. I mean, that is possible, but then again, because she still loves the Ken Takakura, the actor and everything, that Mickey is still there, and she's definitely gonna get hit in the head with that. Dude, imagine we get a recreation of the Turbo Granny versus Serpo fights from the first volumes, but it's Okarun instead of an ogre form versus a new alien. Shadow Knight, that actually would be kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Koyuki Ira is the way. I mean, listen, if it is Kev, hey, I'm more open to it. But Rin and Koyuki may have something to say about that too as well. So still no update on Zuma and Daiki. I hope they're all right. I'm hoping so too, because I would assume that because of what happened, I would imagine that they may have been hit too with the amnesia as well. That they may have forgotten some things, which again, that is also something we need to be very careful on as well with Zuma, because I do think that because now if whatever happened to Momo happened to him, he's another candidate that Count Saint Germain can use to enlist in his group. Because even though technically he's part of the family, I would imagine right now he's part of the family. That can end up also happening too as well. That Tatsu does that to us. Let me see. So Zuma and Daiki didn't miss the deadline, right? They should be all right and not face any consequences. I mean, well, that's the thing. If they didn't miss the deadline, then they're straight. But if it's a Momo situation, they might have been. They confirmed last chapter that Zuma and Daiki are all right. Okay, so then they're fine. Yeah, then they're fine. Okay. Momo's an alien. I'm calling it now. I think Okarun is more likely to be an alien than I would say Momo. But again, that depends on how Tatsu wants to do that. Edens, what's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? Appreciate coming through, brother. Since this is chapter 1, Momo is still thinking her first boyfriend is with her and we're going to see him again. Yeah, Babish. That may be a possibility. We could actually, in fact, see her ex show up in this arc. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. That's definitely a lot of stuff from chapter 1. Keep that in mind because it's possible. Serpo interactions are possible for sure. Maybe with Rokuro as well. So, yeah. I hope we get more high school romance shenanigans now. I hope so too, Zachary. By the way, appreciate coming through, brother. Arav says that she didn't believe aliens. It clearly means that we're back at chapter 1 where she didn't met Okarun because, yeah, I think that's the case. I'm not against more Okarun and Ayase content. I just need to see more W's on the villain side. We really haven't gotten massive setbacks yet, and it doesn't go anywhere. I'm gonna be sad. I feel that too, Hunter. It just depends on how we go about it, though, right? Because I think a major dub on their side would have been possibly losing Seiko. But then again, it's like, do I want that to happen? No. And we still need to see what's going on with Turbo Granny, right? Turbo Granny is still someone that we need to see what's up with her at the moment. So, yeah, that's got to be figured out in time. But hopefully that we actually get to see her soon because we're definitely going to need that for some kind of help at some point. So Momo would have forgotten Turbo Granny as well. Can you imagine a Turbo Granny being annoyed by that? I mean, yeah, they probably could. Yeah, I mean, hey, she might end up whacking her back into reality, bro. So we'll see. In her mind, she's still dating the guy who looked like Ken Takakura. Yeah, I mean, that could also... Yeah, I think we're going to see him this arc. I think it's almost a guarantee we're going to see him in this arc. Vomol needs a bigger moment soon. I hope Jet comes back soon. I think so. Listen, I was going back and reading Space Globalist again for like the Up Team's time and everything. I do think that the next time they do meet up, I think it's almost a guarantee Vomol is going to have that fight with her. And whether or not Jet will survive that encounter all depends on Vomola. So that's to be determined. But I do think that's going to end up happening in due time. But are we sure that she forgot about Okarun? I would think so. I would imagine that will end up being the case there. That's happened. Hold on, we got a donation. I apologize on the currency because I need someone to let me know what the currency is here. But Abhinav has donated 20. I'm assuming that's rupees. I'm gonna say that's rupees. But again, Abhinav, I appreciate the donation, brother. I don't know if it's again, if someone can let me know the exact on that currency, bro, I would greatly appreciate it. But again, thank you for the donation. No comment whatsoever, bro. Hey, listen, if you got something to say, bro, please tell me right now, man. I appreciate the donation, bro. Yeah, but if Momo still doesn't remember anything by the time she get back to her house, she's gonna be very confused why her room is filled with alien posters and whatnot and not Ken merch. That is the thing. I mean, listen, I do think we're gonna probably see her ex come back as well, but she's definitely gonna have those thoughts. It's rupees. Okay, thank God. So my currency knowledge is still not too bad, bro. I appreciate it, man. Let me see. If we get jumped by 6 dudes from Baltimore, are you trusting Montreal to protect you? Facts. I am just 6 dudes from Baltimore, brother. I got that. I got that in the bigs. What? Brother, I got that in the mix, man. Shout out to Baltimore, bro. But hey, man, I trust Montreal to protect me. What? If that dude is walking around with that damn little club in his hands and stuff, and he's been trained by Seiko, bro, my boy got it, bro. Come on. My boy got it. I got it. The only things to save the arc, in my opinion, is that she regains her memories over time rather than starting from ground zero and staying there. That is true, but it's like, okay, so let me ask you, though. If that is to be the case, and we're going to re-pick up the memories and everything when it comes to Momo, how many chapters would be satisfying for you to have that all happen? Because I'm not trying to see hundreds of chapters of us trying to get all that development back. That cannot happen. That's why I think a volume or so, I think, is more than enough if done correctly. Because again, we don't want to be wasting time trying to reset things again after. I that's the thing why I don't like with the Amnesia thing, because again, it's like you have to go and like try and get back pieces and stuff that's gonna cost you time that you could be focusing on other things that are going on. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Let me see. Yeah, Rob. I think we're gonna see that happen for sure. Another Hokkaido crab chase, possibly. I would think so. Do you think that Reiko Kashima could do something with Momo's memories? I'm gonna need you to elaborate a little bit more on that, Prasid. I need you to elaborate a little bit more on that because I'm trying to think like, what could Reiko do in that regarding her memories to fix it up? I don't know. We back to chapter 1. Don't tell me it will take another 210 chapters. I'm not, brother. Listen, I'm praying to God it's not gonna be the case, because if that ends up happening, I have reason to swing on my boy Tatsu, bro. Yo, am I late, Fade? We just read the chapter. We're just doing discussion right now, but again, Vod's gonna stay up and stuff with the chapters. So, but I do appreciate you coming through, real fam. Can't believe the Amnesia theory came true. I mean, that's the thing, Edens. I was really hoping it wouldn't be the case, but hey, man, there's got to be some kind of consequence. Otherwise, we have to figure out from there what we're gonna do. But yeah, man, I need Momo to say Oka. Who? Never heard of that piece. Yo, weary. I would be sad as hell if that ends up happening, but it's probably gonna be a guarantee it happens. Whoever kept saying Amnesia arc, I'm gonna find them. Facts. Peyton, I hope you find them and have a good conversation with them, man. I can see Momo grabbing Turbo Granny's aura and learning about Okarun through remember. Ooh, that would be kind of fire. But I do think, I'm gonna be honest, Budinsky already said it. If she hears the name Ken Takakura from Ken Takakura, I'm telling you, all those memories are gonna pop up, bro, and she's gonna blow a gasket, and then she's probably gonna lay the hammer on Okarun, bro. It's gonna happen. But yeah. I think Momo remembers Okarun as an Oculus-kun, and she remembers him before the awakening her power. I think it's going to be literally bar for bar, chapter 1, page 1. Page 4 or 5 to be exact, because I know there's like a little bit of stuff there. But yeah, you basically know what I mean. Like, it's going to be like the early moments right there. But yeah, Tatsu 10 out of 10 rage bait. Yeah. What are my theories for the next chapter? I don't know. I thought I heard something. Oh, I was wondering what the hell that sound was. Turkish, thank you for the sub, brother. Thank you for the sub. Actually, let me just check real quick, because I know there's a couple that I saw one before that didn't come in with the thing, though. There's a Japanese name I can't really tell right there, but Mark Chambers, Dingleverse, I appreciate you with the subscriptions and stuff. But yeah, man. But that scared the hell out of me. I was like, what the hell is that sound? I forgot I have my noties on, bro. I forgot I have my noties on, bro. But yeah, if you want to subscribe and make me jump up like that, bro, again, then definitely subscribe if you haven't already, bro. Yeah, bro, please, it should be only 10 to 20 for Amnesia. I would like it to be just 7 to 8 chapters. I don't need it to be that long. I know for some people it's like it is what it is, but I don't need it to be that long with the Amnesia and everything. So I'm praying to God that's not going to be the case. But my theories for next chapter, though, Ken, I would have, by the way, I love the name. I think we're going to see Okarun and Momo meet up. At some point by the end of the chapter, they're going to meet up. I think it's going to be one of those things where they get them back to Kamagoi City, then they end up meeting up, and then that's going to be the whole thing. So I could see that. I could see us switch over to see what's going on with the counts, because I do feel like we do need to see what's happening with him. And that's about it, man. Because I mean, if everything else I feel like will happen in the chapters to come, like a jet appearance, Seeing what's going on with Koyuki and them possibly, I don't know, but I could see even the crew getting back to the house and everything, which will lead to Okarun and Momo seeing each other, and then the who's that? I think that could be the case. See, there you go. Shadow Knight, I appreciate you for subscribing, brother. I appreciate you, bro. But yeah, see. By the way, I don't know if it's too loud or not. Again, I have to remember how to change the volume sound on it because I think I put it down to the lowest possibly. So yeah, we should be straight. We should be straight. Uh, let me see. Is Tatsu just swimming in money pool like Scrooge McDuck? I mean, he might have to be. I mean, listen, I need that season 3 to not happen until 2027 because I need everybody on the manga. I need everybody on the manga, bro. Delay that next season as much as possible because I need that to. I need people on the manga, bro. I need people to read real cinema as it's going on, bro. Tatsu's wicked for this. I know he is absolutely wicked, bro. What if the joke is when Okarun says his name is Ken, she doesn't care? That would be crazy, Zach. That would be crazy. Please let her hear his name, and that would be a bigger trigger. Will be a 10 out of 10 moment. Absolutely. That absolutely ends. Next chapter, Momo will surely ask Okarun, who are you? And we're not ready. Listen, I'll tell you this right now. If it's a one-on-one, nobody around, Okarun about to lay the smackdown. I promise you right now. He will lay it on her, bro. That's the only way it's going to reawaken her mind. But then again, she might just like suplex him after to oblivion in her current mind state. We get a whole arc of Okarun still stalking Momo at work, trying to get her attention. That would be funny and creepy, but it would be funny. It's fire, bro. Yeah, facts. Imagine Momo hears Ken Takakura from Okarun, just like that last episode done on anime. The background explodes and goes crazy. That would be fire. It would be the third time we'll actually be seeing it happen, man. So it'll be fire. Let me see. Also, Ira is gonna have a character growth moment and not take advantage of the situation and not hit on Okarun. That would be beautiful. Weary, I would love to see that would be the case there for Ira. I would imagine she's going to do that, and that will be a big character moment for her. It's like not take advantage of the fact that Momo doesn't remember what's going on because it would be kind of scummy if Ira were to do that. And I think that would be a really good moment for her too, as well, to kind of be like, you know what, I'm not gonna pull one over you, man. Nah, that's your man's. I got my man's. Okarun needs to finally join the baseball team and take his mind on Momo. Hey, listen, I've been said I need my boy rocking up for his school and stuff, so that way he can join the Toronto Blue Jays and help us push towards the World Series. I would love to see that. I think Okarun and Momo will gather memories again, and the Serpents will help. It will be nice. It will be a nice like full circle moment that would happen. But yeah, I do need Okarun to be the one that does that. Wake me up when the Amnesia arc is over, Peyton. I'll tell you right now, it won't be that long. It won't be that long. Zach, I'm with you. Okarun should get a Giga Chad arc. I mean, that would be fire. It would be. If she's really going back to chapter 1, will be a cool time for Turbo Grind to come back in. That will be facts. Edens, I hope that's going to end up happening with Turbo because it's been long overdue since we've last seen him outside of the Omake in Volume 20. It'd be fun to see Momo's powers be different from the Aura Hands. It would be, though. I wonder how different it would be. Lads, listen up. She said in the last panel she didn't believe in aliens and clearly states that she's back to square one. Yeah, I mean, it's facts. If she's back to chapter 1, like exactly at that chapter, but again, if she is back to that chapter 1, she probably remembers her ex. And I think it's very likely people that we had saw in chapter 1 are going to make a comeback in this arc. So obviously, we know Miko and Murko. I know it's K now in the anime. I don't know why they call her that and everything, but you know what I mean. With Momo's friends and stuff, we're going to see them involved. I would like to see Ririna. I hope I'm not pronouncing her name. Ririna, 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 Ririna. The one that we saw with the glasses, I think blonde hair and stuff, right? I hope that we get to see her as well join up because I think it would be really cool just to see her involved and stuff because there's just like more people and stuff. I do think a literal chapter 1 for the next arc and stuff will be something, but again, should not be too long. I don't want nothing more than a volume for that, preferably. I will skip the Dandadan upcoming chapters till the Amnesia thing is over. I understand people will feel that way and stuff, whatever, but I do think if Tatsu can do a pretty good job in getting us back to Momo being fine, then I think it'll end up being good. But I do think some people, listen, I don't like Amnesia in my stories. You'll understand that. I felt that way with Big Mom in One Piece and stuff, but at the end of the day, if I could trust anyone to get it right, it'll be Tatsu. So, why would Vamola do that? Wait, Vamola's gonna make another move on Okarun. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I'll tell you right now, it's not gonna happen though. Vamola know who ball that is, bro. So nah. So I think there will be some memory trigger for memories to Momo and Okarun. That's gonna make me emotional. Yeah, I hope it would be the case. Now, what if Tatsu used Okarun's Dark Turbo from the Evil Eye fight form as memories of a guardian angel? That would be kind of crazy, Shimane. That would be crazy. I hope we get to film Make Up Muko again as chapter 1 a callback. That would be crazy. That would actually be fire. Shout out to Muko and Miko, man. Last thought, I wonder if her powers will briefly be at their peaks, like at the beginning of the story when she first unlocked them. Yeah, yeah, we could see that happen. We could see that happen maybe. 3 months on a deserted island or 1 day in Antarctica. I would probably deal with 1 day in Antarctica just because I literally live in the cold. So I could probably survive that rather than 3 months on a deserted island. Especially because you don't know what the hell's around you and stuff after. So yeah, I ride 1 day in Antarctica. We'll do it up. Um, yeah. Muko and Miko are gonna come in clutch. Would hope that'd be the case. Author mentality. If my main characters confess, then I have to end the series. I highly disagree with that there, April, just because again, if you read a series like Blue Box, I think they've done a very fabulous job in terms of getting to the point, but finding ways to continue it. And I think if anyone's good at what they're doing that can make it work out, then it would definitely be Tatsu. Reiko Kashima said if Momo didn't express her feelings to Okarun, she would take her away from Momo. With Momo losing her memory, this plot point can come back and play. I think that could be the case, and Reiko wouldn't be surprised if she ends up coming back either too. Um, is Dandadan One Piece the best ongoing manga right now? For me personally, they're 1 and 2. They're 1 and 2. You can do some days it's One Piece just because of where the current flashback is right now. But Dandadan's also been on a fabulous run to chapters. I know this may tip the scales and put One Piece, but again, One Piece has its own stuff right now that needs to cement itself so I can give it the number one this year. Until then, I think Dandadan's still in that running as well. But both of them for me are the 1 and 2 right now. Centuria is up there too. There's a lot of different series. I definitely need to. I might say more of my thoughts on that when it comes to like a Yap piece, possibly soon, which I might do. I'm just let you guys know we might do a Yap piece possibly on Friday, depending on what happens with the One Piece chapter, and we might go more talks and stuff like that's off like what we cover. Um, yeah, even if mine forgets, the heart will always remember arc incoming. I mean, listen, hey, I'll take that. I'll take that arc every day, bro. Uh, ooh, really? Wait, hold on. I'm still waiting for the Rokin sect, Guild of Exorcists that presumably Seiko, Manjiro, and Payase are all a part of to appear. Slow, but okay, yeah. So yeah, the Rokin sect, yeah, I definitely do think that's gonna be coming up in the next few like I wouldn't say chapters. I would say in the next arc or so. We're gonna have to definitely see something like that happen. Reiko returns. Yes, we need that, Kev. Um, let me see. Will she regain her memory or will she start all over again? I think it's gonna be like I said, there's a door that has locked away her memories. Okarun's either gonna say Ken Takakura, door opens, or he's gonna lay the kiss and that's gonna open up her memories. I think it's gonna be one of those situations. But saying the name will definitely make a lot of sense. In the previous stream, we predicted that the monks are bad, but nothing like that happened. So can't read Tatsu. That is true, though. We didn't really get to see too much on the monks, especially the one that was talking to Momo. We didn't get like a name whatsoever, which again is one thing I don't like with Tatsu does sometimes, where it's like, if you're gonna introduce a character, I need you to bring up a name. You know what I'm saying? Because we need that. Nisio Isin is goaded by the end of the second arc. Main characters and Monogatari get together. That is true. And listen, shout out to Monogatari. And listen, if it wasn't for some of the stuff that's be happening sometimes in the anime, I would definitely love to cover the series a lot more, bro. Because yeah, the series, especially the last season that just happened for Monogatari, peak fiction, man. Kagurabachi and Gachikata top 1 and 2 for me right now. Yeah, I've heard great things about Kagurabachi. I tried to get into Gachikakuta. I'm not gonna lie, I tried. It just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me personally. And that was with the manga. The anime might be a different story, but yeah, I couldn't get into it, man. Kagurabachi and Chosen X are absolutely phenomenal this year. Yeah, I need to get back on Chosen X. I'm like quite a few chapters behind on that too. It's been, but from when I read of it, it was really good. And also I would throw in Blue Box as well for Contender as well for in the manga of the year. It's definitely been really good too. Also, this is the least like chapter in the whole series. Just check the main subreddit. Here's my thing though. I really can care less about what a Reddit or something says because at the end of the day, my feelings of what y'all, my chat and stuff, my community group and stuff, or how we feel about it. That's what I care about more at the end of the day. So, yeah, that's all I care about at the end of the day. Like I can care whatever some other group, community, Reddit, whatever it is. I could give a damn less of what they have to say because it's not my people. If it's what my people have to say, what we talk about week to week, that's what I care about the most. Anything from the outside doesn't tune in with me unless I wholly respect their opinion and I rock with them and stuff. I'm not gonna matter. Do you think that Momo's method of seeing memories through grabbing aura of the other people could save the deal? It could happen. It could happen. It would be interesting if that would be something that would make a play because again, we've seen before going to flashbacks and stuff. Momo has been able to do that, so maybe that could be something that ends up happening. Tatsu's unpredictable but simple. Yeah, I love it that way, man. Halloween arc in Dandadan, we need that. I need that. And also, have I started planning my Halloween costume yet? Have not. For most years, I've been going as the main character for you, just a simple look and everything without the insanity that comes with it. I don't know. I might rock up an Okarun fit. I don't know. We'll see. We'll think about it. Because actually, wait, when is Halloween this year? Is Halloween gonna be on a chapter day possibly? Let me look. Let me look. Yeah, it's gonna be on a Friday this year. That's unfortunate because that would have been cool if we could do. I don't know. We might do a Halloween stream. I don't know. We'll see. Um, but yeah, we're still in the thinking about that. Reddit is asked now for any almost every manga when it comes to discussion. Yeah, so I don't unless it's like little informations that we just for whatever reason don't get anywhere else. I just don't care to check it out. Laz, you need to convert Jane to a Dandadan manga reader for season 3. I tried my absolute hardest, Weary, but then my brother he says, listen, shout out to Jay. I appreciate him again for the collaboration stuff in the last episode of Dandadan. If you haven't seen that reaction, definitely go tune into it. But he wants to stay at the very least anime only. I respect it. But eventually we'll try and crack him down as much as possible. And I mean in the way of trying to get him into the manga, not into some craziness y'all might be thinking of. Laz, yes, do Okarun for Halloween or Count Saint Germain. Listen, if I could pull off the hair, it would be fire. But short hair Count Saint Germain, that'll also be kind of cold. Yeah, Halloween's on a Friday this year. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Okarun, my boy, will be heartbroken. Momo will say who you are. Yeah, I hope not, man. Nah, bro. Amnesia trope is so annoying. I hope they handle this well and don't drag it out too much. But I gotta say, when Momo regains her memory and confesses to Okarun, it will be like being on a high. That's gonna be the thing though, Donut. I listen. If it's at least a chapter, or I should chapter. If it's at least a volume worth of chapters, so like 7 to 8 chapters, and we're dealing with this, and then it gets taken care of, I'll be fine. I'll be perfectly fine on that. But guys, I think we read everything that we needed to from what was going on. But again, I appreciate everybody that slid through. Listen, I don't know how many people we had here at one point. We had 58 people in here for Dandadan. Are you kidding me, bro? Yeah, I appreciate I appreciate y'all boys. I appreciate y'all boys. Listen, because usually I know with One Piece, a little bit different stuff, how we cover everything, but this was a pretty big chapter, so I appreciate y'all coming through. If you're tuning in right now, if you tuned in at the beginning, if you just got here right now at the moment, I appreciate y'all coming through. We had a pretty damn time with this chapter. I mean, this chapter, listen, at the end of the day, I'm not an Amnesia enjoyer, but at the very least, if I could trust anybody in the world to get their act together and figure a way to get us back on the road towards happiness, it's gonna be Tatsu. So I ain't got nothing to worry about. My boy gonna hold it down, so we're gonna be good, man. Laz gonna pull off a Kinta Sakata cosplay. Hey, listen, shout out my boy Kinta. That's my dog, bro. I would love to even do like a GG one too. Would be fire. Actually, you know what? I would go back and get the fade if it was to do rock up an Unji Zuma, but I might do an Unji currently right now where he's at. But again, I appreciate y'all signing through. Again, please let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter of Dandadan. Let me know how we are feeling about what we read this week. I know some people will not like the Amnesia stuff, but please, let's try and keep it, not too chaotic and stuff in the comments. Just be open-minded about what's going on. Do you think that Tatsu can get this done within a volume worth of chapters? How long do you see this going on for? What do you expect is going to happen in the chapters to come? Please let me know down in the comments below. Any clarifications, any input, anything you want to add about this week's chapter of Dandadan, let me know down in the comments below. If you had any questions, anything you wanted to ask I couldn't get into in the live stream, please let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed. If you're watching the VOD, if you are watching right now on the stream, like the stream, but like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you want to be a part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Dandadan week in, week out. We are here every single Monday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking about the greatness of Yuki Nobutatsu's work of art. I appreciate y'all again coming through. Love y'all. Appreciate all the support every single week, man. We are going to be back in this chair again this Monday coming up for the next chapter of 211. Later in the week, we have a One Piece chapter. I have been told we have the cover of Jump, so it's going to be big time stuff. Whenever that chapter drops, we will be in there no matter what. And then I might be doing a Yap piece possibly at the end of the week. Just we'll talk about everything that's been going on and stuff after from it literally doesn't have to just be for One Piece as well, just to be on everything else that's happening. But we'll do that. And then y'all let me know in the comments if you want me to get back to covering the One Piece anime as well, because I've heard the last episode has been really good. I just haven't found time because the Sundays have been a little bit busy for me on my end. And then regarding JJK modulo, I think it's called. Listen, we're gonna take our time right now. Let it stack up. I want to see what Gege and Sawaki or whatever they're cooking up and stuff. But we'll get into that in time. But again, I appreciate y'all sliding through. And until next time, guys, we'll see y'all in the next chapter. Momo Ayase, you may be going through what you're going through, but if there's somebody who is going to save you, it's gonna be one man only. Y'all already know when you see this, a goat is about to appear, as they rightfully should. Commodore Laz signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care.